Thanks for tuning in to Great Job, the improvised comedy podcast about the world of work. Each episode, an improviser talks about a job they've held, and then we improvise scenes based off what they've said. The jobs are real, but everything else is totally improvised and made up on the spot. Sound effects are added afterwards. I'm here with three other improvisers. Naomi?
Hello. Is that my cue to say hello?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
This is just for clarification, it's a lot more awkward than I thought it would be. I love it. Alison.
Hello.
And Alex.
That's my cue.
Hello, Freddie.
Lovely. Today we're going to be listening to Alex talk about your job behind the meat counter.
Behind the meat counter at Tesco's, yeah. I worked at the meat counter at Tesco's. It was a big Tesco's. It's a big
not
Tesco's.
Not an Express, not a Metro.
No, I think it may have even been pre that classification of Tesco's. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
When it was just, they were just
Only
called Tesco's.
big.
They were all just big.
There weren't any small supermarkets back then, were there?
No, didn't have them.
Just big.
Just big ones.
Corner shops.
Big for the weekly shop.
Yeah.
When people did their shopping right.
And like, do you know the difference? If someone's like, I went to a Tesco Express, you'd be like, I know what size that is.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like about
Quite
this room.
small.
I think
What about-
Express is the smallest, then Metro.
And then Metro's
Big
just
Guy.
up from Express.
I think.
And then
And
the
then what's
biggest,
the big one's
biggest
called?
is Jumbo.
It's extra.
Extra.
Tesco extra.
Oh, there is that as
What's
well.
just Tesco normal?
Bloody
Normal
hell.
That's it. Tesco extra.
It's just called Tesco, but it's normal Tesco.
I think that's normal Tesco.
That's where I was. Yeah, and it's just like loads of meat that you have to just sort out for people.
Did you have a good broad knowledge of the meats
No.
on offer? So if
No.
someone said, what part of the pig is that from? Would you
No,
know?
no idea.
Right.
They didn't put me there because they were like, your talents suggest. They weren't looking. I wasn't doing because I think I just applied for a job at Tesco. They just put you somewhere. Because they weren't like, you kept talking about meat in the interview, and we were like, we have the perfect opening for you in the meat counter. They just plonked me in the meat counter for some reason.
Talking about meat in the interview.
They just put me there. So I was there, and it's next to the deli bit. And I was also a bit like, the deli's a bit cooler, I feel like, than the meat counter. I just felt like they were I think there were often more than one person working the deli counter, and they always seemed a bit like they're having a like cool chat, where it was just me and this older guy with a mustache who was like this sort of, like basically if you imagine like a jolly butcher with a mustache who's got like a white mustache and white hair, that's who that was. That's exactly who it was that I was working
What
with.
was his name?
I cannot remember at all.
Was
no
he
idea.
nice?
Yeah, he was lovely.
And
he's like chatty with the customers, and it's like, what a great butcher. Like people come to him, and then it's like a sort of like very thin 16-year-old boy being like, hello, I'll also serve you some.
maybe they
salad."
did that to recreate the familiarity of the father-son vibe that you get in your traditional family butchers.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you go to a
Really
village
good.
butcher, it's like Chapman and Sons.
Yeah.
Maybe they were like, let's interview this guy. Chapman's already there. We need
Yeah.
a son for
They
Chapman.
were like, the rapport between the two of you, we've got a place for you, because you just suddenly had rapport with that guy when you came to the interview. But yeah, like I remember it just being like quite, I just remember like not liking it, and yeah, and I also remember that one of the things now that I look back on as a teenager, one of those things that you complain about as a teenager, and then when you're older, you're like, I don't know, like that's obviously not their problem. But like my bus would to get to the big Tesco's, either get me there and I'd be there like 45 minutes early from when I need to start, or I'd get there and I might just be like 5 minutes late for like starting when I clocked in, and they were like, you've been clocking in about 5 minutes late, and I was like, my bus turns up at a really awkward time, I can't do it. And they're a bit like, that's not you need to turn up on time. And as a kid I was like, what, that's so unfair. That's so unfair, like my bus is at an awkward time, I don't want to be here 45 minutes early. But obviously now I'm like, that's your fault, you have to turn up on time to do the job.
All aboard the number 74 bus. I hope you're sitting uncomfortably. Prepare yourselves for the most awkward bus ride of your miserable lives.
Sorry, I had my headphones on. Was that the driver? Did he say something?
I think they're changing destination or something.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Something about yeah.
Where's it
something
terminating?
Oh, he hasn't said yet.
Oh, I thought it was going to Waterloo.
Yeah, I'm heading that direction. So.
Should be.
Okay, well, I'm going to pop my headphones back on.
I'm sorry, you look really familiar.
Sorry, having headphones in. Were you talking to me?
I was. I hope. Sorry, it's a bit weird. I'm like normal. I promise. You look really familiar. Do I follow you
Oh,
on
really?
Instagram?
I don't have
Are
that
you
many
that singer?
followers.
Oh, you're not that singer. Oh
Which
my god,
singer?
I'm so sorry. I thought you were a singer that I follow on Instagram. That's like really creepy. Sorry.
That's fine. I don't really sing apart from in the shower, so
Oh, okay. You can't be that. You can't be the singer then. Wow.
I'll put my headphones back on.
Okay.
Just a reminder, this bus will be headed directly to hell via Waterloo and then Brixton. Strap in!
Sorry, I have my
Yeah, I was
headphones
just
on. Did
gonna-
he say
Yeah.
it was going to Waterloo then Brixton? That's a
He's
really
going to.
that's
Did he say he's
not.
going to Waterloo?
I think it.
I think
Oh, did he say
Waterloo to
Waterloo?
Brixton is an
is.
unusual.
Brixton after Waterloo.
Yeah, Brixton after Waterloo. I mean,
Yeah. Although you're going
this
to
route
Waterloo.
doesn't. Well, I am, yeah, but I'm just
Sorry, that's creepy. I remembered
confused about.
that you're going to Waterloo.
I know I look like you're.
No, I know.
Singer, but
Yeah, I'm
I-
quite sure. Sorry, I'm really nervous 'cause I think you are her, and you're pretending not to be.
He's going to Waterloo though. That's where I'm going. I'm late for a date.
Okay,
Oh, date sounds nice,
I'm
doesn't
gonna put
it?
my headphones back on.
Right.
Okay. Her name's Shireen.
My date.
No, the woman I
Oh, I
follow
thought you
on
were doing a psychic thing.
Instagram.
Do I follow you on Instagram? I
Me?
thought you were like, this is like a magician woman I follow on Instagram. Is that you?
Oh.
I thought you were doing a psychic thing. I was like, fuck, she's doing it.
No, I only do
Sorry,
magic in the shower.
I'm just.
Oh,
I-
can't be you.
I'm gonna just take my headphones off permanently. I think. Is it really hot in?
It's really
on
hot.
here?
I was
Yeah.
thinking I was hot, but I think that's just because I'm nervous. 'Cause I
Do
think
you
you're
think?
that singer, Shireen.
No, but remember,
I
I'm
thought I was
not.
nervous on
That's
my
the
date.
thing. Remember that I'm not that singer.
So you met Shireen?
I definitely met Shireen.
Oh my God,
I know.
wow.
And she was so kind of doing that thing that famous people do, and they're like, it's not me. And I thought, oh, and I kept pushing, and then eventually, when we just going through the gates of hell, she went, yes, it's me, Shireen.
Wow,
I know.
that's amazing.
It was amazing, yeah.
That she would say that as you're going through the gates of hell.
Yeah. She got melted.
I just wanted to pop my head in because you're not doing any of the torturing you're supposed to be doing today.
No, what I'm talking to this young lady met Shireen on her
Right.
way into hell.
The Instagram
Yeah.
singer that you like.
Yes. Well, I don't really like her. I'm interested in her. I follow her. I like a lot of her pictures.
Have you heard her songs? Because you'd love
I
them.
have. You've played them
You
to
have?
me. Yes, because I've been paid to the
Oh
mic
my
clubs here.
goodness.
You know that you're on an assessment period at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I'm about to do some blooming torturing.
Right.
What do you think that pike is for?
Oh.
I know what it's for torturing.
Torture,
Just
yeah.
get on with it, okay?
Alright.
You're on
Okay.
thin
Yeah,
ice.
I'm getting on with it right now. Let me get
I
back
get
on
it.
I'm
it.
going to leave you to it, but I just wanted to check you're not just having a little chin wag again.
No, chin wag.
Hmm.
You
No.
think I'm a chin wagger? My problem.
This is chin wagging right now.
This
what you're doing.
This is my problem with this department is there's not
I'm-
enough torturing.
I
That's
don't have time. I've got a job. I don't have time
I
to
don't have
listen to you
time.
wagging away with your big chin.
I don't have time. I want to get on with it, please.
I'm out. Get on
I'm
with it.
getting on with it.
Get on with it. I'm leaving.
getting on with it.
Get on with it.
I'm doing it now.
I've added you to my Spotify playlist of Shireen.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, he's not the boss of me at all.
No, I thought you handled that really well, if I'm honest.
Well, there was nothing to handle. He's like my colleague. Definitely not my boss. He acts like it, just in case you thought. But yeah.
No. You know what? I've actually been very impressed with the running of Hell.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
you know what? It's nice to have a conversation. I'm not chin wagging, but it is nice to have a conversation every so
Totally.
often with someone.
Totally.
What was Shireen like?
Oh
Like, do you
my
think like the
God.
kind of person you could go for a drink with?
Definitely. Yeah.
That's
really
nice.
cool, down to earth.
That's nice.
Hasn't let the heights of fame get to her
That's
head.
so good.
Really
I respect
cool,
her
isn't it?
more now.
Sorry to interrupt. We've got a fresh busload of people coming in,
Alright.
ready to be sorted into their various camps.
Ooh.
These people were all at a McBusted concert together.
Did somebody say McBusted? Someone said McBusted. I
Yeah,
heard
there
someone
was a
say
very
McBusted.
sad incident at the McBusted concert, but
I'll
a
take
lot of their
them. I'll take
fans
those guys. I'll
have
take
been
those guys.
delivered
Let me
directly.
tell you something.
It is I, the Dark Lord.
I know, my liege. What's the problem?
What have you been doing?
Sorting the McBusted boys
Sorting?
and girls.
Sorting the McBusted boys and girls? Is that what you call it?
Yes, let me get back. I've got to go back. right
Having
now.
a sing-song?
No, well,
Having a sing-song in hell?
I'm so out of key. It must be absolute torture for them to hear me.
Don't you
The year
dare.
2000, but I'm singing it off key.
Don't
It's the worst thing I can imagine.
you dare.
Okay, fine.
You get back there and you talk.
Oh, I'll get back there. Can I go? I have to go. Let me go.
Oh, I'm
Let me
sorry
go.
to
Let me go.
interrupt. But
No, I
they
have
said
to go back.
Beelzebub, like, I've got to take this straight to the top because everyone else is too busy being delayed by their fandom. We've got another busload of people come through. These people all died at a meet and greet with Prue Leith.
Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, how old are you? 16?
Yes, I'm 16. Yeah.
Oh, well, welcome to the counter. Obviously, it's just a normal bakery counter at Tesco. So it's very straightforward, really.
Cool. Okay.
They'll ask for baked goods, and
Then I'll serve them the baked
we'll
goods.
serve them baked goods.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's just me on here. I've been on here for 30 years. They sort of see me as a sort of a father figure. I have that sort of vibe. I imagine that they've hired you for
I'm just going
one
to work
specific reason.
work just to work on the bakery counter. I think really. So do show me, like, I mean, is there anything I need to know about, like? This is sort of my induction day, so.
My son died.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
The last boy who worked on the counter passed away.
I'm sorry, I just can't help noticing the resemblance. Is this a father and son?
Well, you'd be you'd be forgiven for thinking so.
Yeah.
No, this is Felix. He's new today.
It's my induction day.
Okay.
What can I help you with?
John Chapman. I've been here for 30 years on the bread
Right.
counter. But Felix, it's his first day today. And yes, Felix, good job, my boy. Ask him what he wants.
Not really your boy, but what would you? We're not related at all. It's my
Yeah.
first day here. What would you like?
Well, if you could ask your pops to
Not my pops.
to reach down one of the cinnamon swirls.
I can reach you down if you like. I'm tall enough.
Okay, it's just I think that I mean sure. Okay, yeah. You're
John,
about
would you
older.
mind reaching down the cinnamon swirls then for this gentleman?
No John around here.
What do you want me to call you?
I think you know what I want you to call
I
me.
don't want to call you what I think you want me to call you.
Well, you've been asked to call me that by a paying customer.
And can I say, are you sure you're not related?
Not
'Cause
related.
it's
No, we're
just-
not by blood.
Not related at all.
My boy died one
Oh
year
my
ago today.
1 year ago. I'm so sorry.
God.
The anniversary of my boy's death today.
Just wanted to ask you, darling, the 3 graves all lined up together. Our son, the previous boy who worked on the bakery, and an empty grave, ready for whom?
Freshly dug.
Freshly dug. Is it for the boy that you're working with now?
I don't want him to die, my love. Just to clarify, I don't want him to die, but they
Well,
always do.
2 boys.
They always
Our son
do.
and the bakery boy have both died.
Look, the way I see it, I won't stop until I find the perfect replacement for our son. Hopefully it's this one.
Well,
But if not, then yes, he's going in the ground.
I just want to say that it is great working with you on the bakery counter, but
I've enjoyed it too.
Yeah, but I'm actually because I'm going to be going to university.
I can't afford to put you through university,
you
my
don't
boy.
have to, right?
I
John, you
can't
don't have to
afford
be-
it. I can't afford
you don't
it.
have to put me
I
through
work on a baker's salary.
Yeah, I'm not your son, so you don't need
Susan doesn't work. She
to. Is
lurks.
that your wife?
It's good to see you, but I'm a bit worried, son, about how close you're getting to the.
I'm not getting close to. Is this about John and Chapman who
Is
works
that
at
his
the bakery?
name?
Yeah, I'm
He
not
always-
getting close to
He
him.
calls himself Pops. He keeps ringing and saying.
He
"Let's-"
keeps ringing.
Yeah, he's rung a few times.
What's he saying?
He said he's having some father-son time, and he wanted to see you to crack open your first beer.
What's that? I have no hand in that whatsoever. I
He
don't know
was
what,
asking
didn't
me
know that
if
was
I taught
happening.
you how to shave.
You-
I told him to F off.
I don't want John Chapman to be my dad.
Nor do I. I'm your dad.
How's your dad?
It's fine. Can you stop calling the house, please? This is the only place I can seem to get a job where they're happy for me to pop back in when I'm back in town. But I cannot have you calling my dad saying that you want some father-son
Well, I
bonding
can't
time.
call your dad, can I? Because it would involve going into my phone, typing my own number into it, and calling myself.
John, look at me. Do you actually think you're my dad?
I think I could be.
No. Do you think you're my dad? Yes or no?
Where did you meet your other
Are
dad?
you met him
You're telling me you
immediately.
didn't meet that man on a meat counter or a bread counter.
I met him immediately. I met him when I was born.
Immediately on getting a job at a counter.
This has been great. I've really, really loved this. I know it's like date 3, so it's a bit of like a stereotype, isn't it? Of like, I guess we maybe go back to yours or mine.
I mean, that is the stereotype.
I know, that's a really unromantic way of saying that. I'm sorry.
It's
I mean, if you want to come back to mine, it's nice, it's cozy, it's just me.
You know what? I'd love that.
Okay.
I think that would be really nice.
Great. It's about as big as a Tesco Express.
What your flat? It's about. Are they all the same size? Tesco Expresses,
No,
are they?
no, they're not. No.
Okay.
So mine's about as big as a Tesco Express.
Well, I live in a 1-bed place, and you know what?
Cool.
Like, I've never used that comparison before, but think about it now.
Yeah.
No, think about it now. It's probably about as big as a Tesco Express as well.
It's the same. Are you sure?
Like, I'm not using that measurement exactly, but it's Tesco. Yeah, it's a 1-bed place. Tesco Express is fine.
My parents' place is like it's like a Tesco Extra.
Wow. Okay, so your parents have got a big place. Great. That's so cool. Anyway, should we head back to yours or mine? You know, whichever.
Or my parents.
I think you've just arrived with someone. Just to say that the east wing of the house is now is open, so please feel free to use that.
Thank you. Oh, she can't hear because it's the tannoy system.
Well, sorry, are your parents? Will they expect to meet me? Am I?
No, not at all.
Sorry, just to add, Jenny, I do have to warn you that there has been a spillage in the spare bedroom from when me and your father were in there earlier.
They certainly like to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, that could be anything.
I just want to clarify what that your mother mentioned about the spillage in the spare
I don't think you need to clarify.
I don't need to clarify.
Okay, why don't you?
It was sex related. I don't want you questioning what it was. I think we should all be open about it. You're a grown up now, Jenny, and it's so nice to see you back, darling. Thank you. Like, I mean, you don't visit as much as you used to. I'm going to stop talking. I can see you on the CCTV.
I know. I can't speak back because there's no microphone. That'll probably be it for them.
It was between me and your father, the sex-related spillage. It was.
Thinking about it.
Well, no, so it was between me and your father, a sex-related incident, a spillage. I don't think I need to say any more than that.
Can you shut up now because you're ruining the vibe with me and Simon? Okay, please.
Okay, I think I'm picking up on what I think I've lip-read that correctly. You won't hear another peep from us. Enjoy, you two lovebirds.
I think I'm going to go.
What?
I'm going to head back to my. I think.
Why? We've come all the way out to Shropshire.
I just feel a bit weird, and I think your parents have got some unfinished business, and I just think, you know what? It's date 3, and let's go for another date and just.
Sorry, just to clarify, the spillage was cum, but it didn't happen during sex.
Great, lovely to have you in.
Yeah.
I see that you've got quite a bit of experience in retail already, which is why we've called you in.
Yeah. No, retail. I'm just, I really think that for me, retail was sort of the meat in the sandwich of my job history. So if it's clothes, or if it's a big slab of finance, or if it's some nice sizzling tech, I can retail it and sell it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You're nervous.
Oh, I'm actually getting
Very
into it. I'm
nervous.
relaxing like a big side of sirloin.
You've used a lot of sort of references to meat as you've
Have I?
you described your CV there.
I was not aware.
You weren't
Apologies.
aware?
No, not at all. I'll get back to the. Well, I was going to say I'll get back to the meat of the.
Sorry, Karen, can I butt
Yes.
in?
Please
I
do.
know I've been a bit of a
Please do.
silent observer
Hello,
so far.
Sheila. This is Sheila. She's within our HR.
I am, yeah. Karen, sorry, I'll just take you aside for 1 second.
Please.
He's perfect for a job on the meat counter.
Yeah. Welcome to PC World.
Hi, yeah, I need a laptop.
Great.
My old one broke.
Well, firstly, let me just interest you in a few. Would you like a look at our cold cuts? Because I've got a few.
What
slabs.
are you what's this?
Well, it's just if you want to browse, if you want to have something to munch on while you're browsing, I'd recommend. By the way, we've got some great Adobe laptops around the back. But I'll tell you what, before you have a look at them,
Yeah.
turkey sizzler sandwich. You look like a man like one of those.
So what is this? Like a little deli counter?
Just deli, PC World, yeah.
I am hungry.
Yeah, here we go.
But I do need a laptop.
Yeah, well, you need a sandwich first.
Oh, I'll have what is it? Just what was it? Sizzling turkey.
Sizzling turkey sizzler.
Why is it a sizzler?
Just hot.
Sorry, can I just butt in for 1 second? I know I've been a bit of a silent
I'm
observer so far. My name's Sheila.
Oh, hi,
Sorry,
Sheila.
Simon, can I take you aside for a second?
Sure. Yeah. I'll be back with you.
I'm just going to browse. I'm going to browse.
Yeah, browse.
Simon, this guy's perfect to join you on the meat counter.
You're part of the meat counter now.
No, I still want to buy a laptop though.
Yeah, you get a discount now. You're employed by PC World. So what you do is so like this person coming in, right? For example, they're gonna want a laptop or some cables or some hoo-ha. You just
David, I've been sitting in the car for 55 minutes.
Look, I think I've solved some of our problems.
What do you mean?
I've got a job.
You don't need a job. You need a new laptop.
She needs some meat, David.
I beg your pardon.
That wasn't. No,
That is.
No.
Where is your HR department? Where is your HR department?
Hello, I know I've been a silent observer so far. My name's Sheila.
Thank you. Hello,
sorry,
Sheila.
can I just 1 second? I will be with you in a second.
Oh.
Sorry, Simon, David, can I just take you aside for 1 second?
Yes.
I can't justify employing this woman. She hasn't mentioned meat once.
This episode's performers were Alex Holland, Naomi Peterson, Alison Thea Scott, and me, Freddie Sandilands. With thanks to Sessions, bringing the most exciting talent in food to your neighbourhood.